Hey YouTube. Had some problems lately with my Volquartsen Ruger. Having failure to feed, or not feed, I'm sorry, failure to eject, failure to extract, and light firing pin strikes. I bought the gun used, so I don't know how many rounds were in it before I got it. I put a few thousand through it, so I noticed it was just starting to get old. A couple of things I noticed. I did notice the ejector had riveted, kind of wore out, so the ejector was moving around in there quite a bit. Replaced that with the Tactical Solutions bolt-in model. Loctited it in so it would move around. Now that's very stable, very good ejection with it. The extractor, I put a Volquartsen extractor in it. Between just doing those two things, I took care of my extraction and ejection problem. Now it does fine. The other thing I noticed with the light firing pin strikes, I tried replacing the firing pin, it really didn't seem to help any. I noticed that the bolt, when I would push it forward, had probably about that much play in it, about a little over 1/16, maybe an 1/8 of an inch of play, and I figured that it wasn't seating good, so it wasn't striking the case very good. What ends up happening is where your hold down for your bolt pin, I think they call it, had wore a groove into it, and the recoil assembly at the end of the bar, it hits against that bolt. Well, that had wore out too, so replaced that and that took care of my problems. Took it out to the range the other day. I didn't have a single light hit. Ejected fine, ran fine. So if you have any problems and before you replace the firing pin, check to make sure you don't have any play in that bolt. It should be seated up against the chamber with no play. Like I say, it's running good now, so hopefully that'll help anyone that's having light firing pin strikes. Check that first before spending any money. Thanks for watching.